Greetings, all you Hard Slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted Dungeon Master, Brian, bringing you once again another episode. However, this time, it's a little different. For a little while now, we've been dropping hints that we're going to start running a 5th edition conversion of the Pathfinder adventure path, the Carrion Crown. But before we kick it off, I want everyone out there to know that we will still be running the Riders on the Storm campaign until it is complete, which, believe it or not, it's getting closer to its completion right now. But if there's one thing I hate doing is leaving something hanging, something unfinished. So even though the Carrion Crown might be trickling out little by little as we start bringing in new voices onto the show, we will see the Riders on the Storm campaign through to its ultimate conclusion. But for now, sit back and enjoy the side detour as we bring to you Session 0 of the Carrion Crown Adventure Path. Greetings, fellow slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Tonight we have a special treat for you. Session 0 of our Carrion Crown Adventure Path 5e conversion. And with me are my Hard Slingers, or half of them anyways.
Woo! Well, no, we're all complete. We're just... Some of our party's
the
missing.
The two that are here are complete. The other two are actually moving. They're moving from their one house to the other, but they will be joining us not this evening, but in the next session. And I, of course, am your trusted Dungeon Master, Brian. As we open, a heaviness hangs in the air, but that's to be expected when traveling in Ustalov. But for you, Talos Windwoven, you have a weight greater than the air oppressing you. You've been alone with time in your thoughts as you've made your trek across this dismal land toward your destination, Ravengrow, which is still many days away. And it's while en route to your destination that you find yourself in the region south of Temrivina and just north of the shore of Lake Lias, on the outskirts of a strange small town. Even from this distance, the town seems oddly silent. And as you crest the ridge, you notice that the wildlife is extremely quiet for this time of day, being close to noon. Maneuvering your way to a more advantageous position to oversee just what might await a stranger in a strange land, you notice that a lone individual stands in the exact position you would have chosen to observe the town below. With his back still towards you, you can see that he is interested in the town below as well.
Okay. I am going to sneak up behind him and say, you know, if someone caught you here, they might have a lot of questions to ask.
I was hoping no one would catch me here. How did you find me?
Well, you're not exactly hidden from you know, fuck. You're not exactly hidden from behind.
That is true. My back is not cleared.
You should learn to cover your ass.
Talos, describe yourself.
So Talos is a sun elf, which is a type of high elf, and he has, you know, the bronze skin and the golden eyes. But what's relevant about him is that everything about him seems to be engineered to stand out. So he's got like golden embroidery on his like cloak and robes. He's got a golden ring on each of his fingers, and then he has a sword on his left hip that's clearly elvish also. And then perched on the pommel is a small burrowing owl that you assume to be his pet. He looks like a cross between a noble and a ranger.
Adolf is Adolf.
Adolf.
Jawohl!
Woo! Whoa!
I think we found the
went
blooper.
We didn't go more back in time. I'm sorry.
We must get Zaak.
I stab him in the back. I see his mustache. I see his mustache.
Off, my Lieben.
I see his mustache and I stab him in the back.
Hey, Gus. 1 cent.
Don't cut this.
Aegos is also a elf, He's a wooden elf. Tall.
He's a wooden elf.
He's a wooden
A
elf.
wood elf.
A wood elf.
We fucking carved him last night.
Hold on. We'll talk about my little miniature first. No, he's a wood elf. About 5'11", slightly young, 170 years old, still young in his age.
Give or take a decade.
Yeah. Thin built, not really muscular, but
Thin built.
yeah,
But definitely thin.
but definitely thin. Wearing just handmade leather, armor plate, and cuffs on his
So he
side.
looks goth.
Kind of. I mean, he doesn't go out to the sun very much.
So, so you stand out a lot too, is what I've gathered.
Yeah,
We
we
are
are going to
so-
stick out
we
a
are so
lot
fucked.
in this area. Why do you think I was doing some recon work over here?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Wait, can I get this right? It's Oust or Ost?
I thought it was Ost.
Ost.
Ost. I can understand why you got your name mixed up.
With Adolf? I was thinking about the A. So Ost, on his side, he actually wields a scimitar, and on the handle itself, I don't even know what they look like, to be honest with you.
You fucking make it up. It's your scimitar. I mean, I have more details for my sword, but I left
Very
it out.
similar to what that kukri looks like.
Kind of.
The handle. No, I'm saying that's what the handle looks like.
Oh, okay.
You're saying you don't know what the handle looks like, or you don't know what the sword looks like?
I don't know what the sword looks like, to be honest with you.
Looks like a
I-
Sinbad type of a sword.
Is it
Oh,
the
that's
one that's all
pretty
twizzy?
I don't know what Twizzly looks.
It's like when,
Are we gonna research this right now?
I was.
No.
Okay.
dude, he can't be in character. He doesn't know what a scimitar looks like.
Draw him with a.
It's all right.
Anyways.
We'll just go. Scimitar on his side. Kush just draw me a scimitar.
That's good enough, right? I don't
Sure.
know.
That's what
fine.
it looks. Oh my god! I knew what that was. I thought it was a Twizzly looking one. I thought that was a different sword.
Draw me the Twizzly looking one.
I think he's talking
Just
about
kidding, I'm not okay
he's talking
with
about
that.
like
I don't give two
Jafar's
fucks about
dagger.
Yeah.
We gotta cut all this shit.
Some
None
of
of
it
this
won't
making
be-
it. None of this making it to the rap.
Oh man!
Okay, so
Scimitar on his side. Wooden shield as well, placed next to him as he's doing recon through the town below. And that's my guy. I gotta work on better details for you guys on.
That's good. I cut a lot of details.
So you guys have this town down at the bottom of this ridge, and even from this distance, you can tell that the town is unnaturally quiet. It's strangely quiet. Go ahead and make a perception check,
Yeah.
each of you.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Shit dice. Got a 10, man.
10.
Got a 1.
Okay, I did better than him.
Yeah.
So adding those two numbers together, you still both fell.
We fell. Oh shit.
Wait, fell off the hill we were looking
I
at?
I can't take falling damage right now.
Fail. Talos.
Yes.
Even from this distance, you're really uncertain what's going on, but you don't see anybody moving in the streets either. Not only is the town unnaturally quiet, there's a sense of strange quiet about it. Like you don't see anybody even moving through the roads.
Does it look like a ghost town, or like I don't see anyone at all?
From this distance, you can't tell. You're still probably about a quarter of a mile off.
Okay.
Think of it as kind of like you're up on a ridge and it's more down in a lower valley. What is that noise?
It's a dog.
Sounds like a dog. Were there dogs in the
There's-
town?
Yeah, there's some life there.
You hear a dog that seems to bark, but it's not near the town.
Quick perception on the dog. Is he leaving the town? Just kidding.
Well, let me see. No, I guess it wasn't.
Ah, damn.
I roll insight. Well, I'll let you in on something. I'm on my way to Raven Grove. I'm not gonna get anywhere sooner just waiting around. I'm pretty concerned about going in there. I don't know if you've seen what I look like, but if you're okay with teaming up, I don't mind going into that town with you.
I'm on
watch
my
each
way
other's
to.
backs.
Definitely. I think elves should probably stick together on this one.
Let's not get a little nationalist, but yeah, we should just stick together. All right, then now that we're in agreement, I'm going to foolishly lead the way down towards this town.
You don't want to walk besides me? You just want to lead?
I mean, I'm going to
Is that what we establish here?
I'm going to start moving, and then you can move beside me if you wish. I'm not into some
You put your hand in his pocket too, or what?
We hold
hold hands down the
we hold
field.
hands and skip the whole way.
As you descend down this ridge and approach the town, you notice that nobody is in the streets. No kids at play. Even the shops seem closed, but the blinds aren't drawn down. You see as you begin to enter the main street, there's a sign that arches across from one side of the street to the other. It says, "Welcome to Tal Lair."
I gotta write this shit down.
TAL
TAL hyphen TAL hyphen LEIGH.
Oh, I wrote it as tall laid.
Okay. Oh,
Hey, if you just pronounce it phonetically, you're good, man.
there you go. Yeah. So as you guys maneuver your way down the street, is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go
and
through
we're holding
with
hands the whole time.
underneath the sign.
Two
Tall laid.
elves, tall, thin elves, one holding an owl, the other one holding the other elf. Beautiful sight to see.
Walking to
Sun
Tellade.
starting to make its way through its apex. It's then that you hear a commotion, this booming sound, an explosion of voices, and they seem to be all coming from a church at the center of town, which is at the end of this street. You almost get the sense that the street ends at the church, but then you see the roads kind of go around it. But you remember, you can tell that from being up on the ridge that there was a church in the center of the town. There was a higher steeple and whatnot. But you hear these voices coming.
Can we make out anything that they're saying?
Not from this distance. It's too far away, but it's very energetic. A lot of commotion, a lot of voices going back and forth. You know, nothing guttural, just you could almost tell from that distance that it is human type speak.
Okay.
Perhaps they're having
It's
a
common.
It
Yeah,
is
what
common.
language? Yeah, it's
Human
common.
type speak. I can speak good.
Perhaps the town is having a town meeting.
Yeah, that sounds like a human meeting to me. As far as I can tell, it's usually a lot of arguing.
Well, they are speaking common.
Yeah. You want to go in further?
Might
I'd
as
be a little
well.
wary about it, but if
It's not like a first date. You can go in all the way if you want.
Charge in. Guns a-blazing.
charge.
No.
All right. Yeah, you go guns a-blazing. I will be your artillery, cavalry, whatever you like.
Wait, artillery, you mean you would stand back and just shoot it from there, or what?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. Okay, fine. Go. Why don't you lead the way this time? My strategic mind needs a full view of what's happening.
So I'm going to start walking towards the church.
Okay.
I'm following along.
As you draw yourself closer towards the church, you notice that the door is closed, but you hear more clarity of the voices that are coming from the closed doors. And you hear people talking about, "We lost another man this week. This is unacceptable. Something must be done. We must find a way. This can't be." As you make your way towards the front of the church, you notice that there are windows on either side of the main doors. And you can see the backs of several of the people up against the windows, standing up, almost as though there is only standing room only within.
It's pretty crowded in there.
Yeah, dude.
Fire marshal is not going to have this. They're at capacity.
That you're
Don't
going to say
give-
fireball's going to work.
Don't give me any ideas.
So I would like to bring Thunderwave down at the church. Just kidding.
Shatter.
This is the wrath of God. Do we want to get involved in this little tiny town's politics? Fuck yeah, we do. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's
I
go.
mean,
At one point,
if they got
We're
people
elves, we can
as you
disappearing,
guys are discussing what's going to be done amongst each other, the door opens up and you see this elderly man start walking out just in a huff, and he turns around and says, "I'll not have any more of this. I'm done with you. I'm done with this town. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm taking my family with me. We'll not suffer any more losses." And he looks up at the two of you. His eyes get a little wide as he sees two elves standing in the town, and you see him back up a couple paces, but
Where are you going?
But continues to circumvent around you and leave the church.
I try to follow him.
Don't follow me! Leave me alone! For all I know, you could be the beast!
What?
You see, this old man's very spry for his age. He just starts hauling ass down the dirt road and ducks between a couple of the wooden buildings, and he's out of sight. He's gone. Meanwhile, the church door is still wide open. You still hear a bit of a commotion going on inside. Oh, just let him go. He's close to death anyways. The beast wouldn't have him.
I would like to walk into the church.
Oh,
I say you guys have a beast issue?
The whole town, which seems to be assembled in this church, stops. And everybody turns and looks at the entrance to the door and sees you two standing there. You see every pew is filled. People are standing along the walls, along the back of the church. Even people are standing on the peripheral portions of the stage. You see there's a podium in the center with another elderly man up there and another mid-40s man confronting him. And you could tell they were probably in the midst of arguing about something, and everybody has turned to look at you two. Well, what have we here? Says the elder man up by the podium. Who is that down there?
Just two travelers making way.
Travelers from where?
North from the lake.
The lakes to the south. Burn the witches!
Ah! Fireball! Let's get...
You're definitely coming from the south.
I thought the lake was from the north.
Lakes to the south.
Oh, damn.
See, take notes.
I tried.
We're just passing through. I'll like put up my hands. We're just passing through here.
About how far into the church are you?
I'd say just at the doorway.
I'm in the shallows.
Okay.
just a tip.
Just a tip. Like door opens, I'm like 1 foot in it.
Yeah, but I got my toes. I got my toes to the church.
As you guys are talking, you get the sense that there's somebody standing behind you.
I told you not to creep up on me again.
What?
You
I
turn around and
also.
you see this large man. At one point in his life, you could tell he must have been well musculared, but a lot of it's kind of gone soft, but he still has that ex-football physique to him. And you see on his chest, he's got this bronze star. And he looks at the two of you. He's got these handlebar mustaches. And he says, well, what have we here? Strangers in a strange town indeed. He starts twirling his mustache a little bit, looks into the doorway at the rest of the crowd. What business do you have here in Tal Lair?
We're just
Honestly,
passing through.
Yeah.
Sir,
Do you know the meaning of Tal Lair?
I would like to recall an old country song called Tala, but not familiar with the town Tale.
Tal Lair means passing on.
Oh,
Well, that's what we should do.
He looks at the two of you. He looks at your weapons at your sides. Judging by your physique, your owl at your side. I would like to have a moment with you two, if I may.
Sure. Do you have anything to eat? I've been traveling for a while. I haven't had a bite.
That can be arranged.
All right. Looks like I'm not welcome in this church. I don't mind following you.
I don't think that's the problem, no. I think that everybody's at an agitated state right now. We've had some problems lately. From behind, as he begins to lead you out of the church, you hear the murmurs start to engage once more. Once the crowd sees that the sheriff, the Constable Yuri, seems to be taking care of things right now, you hear from behind you, like I said, Mayor, for the past few weeks our town has been beset upon by this beast. It's managed to murder several more of our townfolk. In the last 4 days, the killings have increased exponentially. 7 more in just 4 days. And as you the doors close behind you as he leads you down the street.
This guy's got a respectable mustache.
I know. I kind of want to twirl it.
He kind of takes you off to the side of the building, and he says, look, we've had a lot of problems in the town lately. There appears to be some kind of beast that's been ravaging our town. It just recently started occurring about 5 weeks ago, but it's been getting worse. For some reason, this thing has managed to annihilate, at first, just elderly and old people, then it started going for our more youthful people. Men. Young, strapping young men.
Oh.
Whoa,
I didn't know you
so
swung that
big
way.
and so well grown.
Wow, Mr.
He's
Mr.
fair.
Yeti. May I twirl your mustache for you?
He twirls his, keep your own mustache there, soft face.
I'm not allowed. The gods do not will it.
We have speculated that it's trying to decimate our defenses, so the town becomes helpless with nobody left to defend it, which is basically where the town is at right now. In my youth, I could have done something about this, but I'm well past my setting years. But if you would be willing to help us out, there might be a little gold in it for you.
That sounds great to me. To be honest, just I'd like some provisions as well for the rest of my travels.
Still have a ways to go.
Yep.
Whereabouts are you headed?
Ravengrow.
Ravengrow.
Oh,
Have you heard of it? That was also my destination,
Oh.
sir.
I'm learning so much about you.
Ravengrow.
Just wait till the campfire later.
Jesus Christ.
Is there room for another at that campfire?
I don't know, Mr. Yeti.
I'll bring the spears if you bring the marshmallows. I've been to Ravengrow. It's not quite what it used to be any longer. Anyways, I'll see to it that you get a room with Tina down there at the Hoof and Foot. We'll get you a room and some provisions. I'll meet you down there in about a half an hour, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I would like to go talk with the mayor and tell him that it's possible we could have found a solution to our conundrum.
We'll
He
just,
continues to twirl his mustache.
Okay.
so we go find Tina.
Yeah.
The Hoof and Foot is about 3 shops down on the left. You could tell it's like an inn and a bar, kind of like an old-style bed and breakfast. As you enter the doors, you see that it is totally empty, except for one person who's standing behind the bar.
Is it a woman?
It is a woman.
Hello, you must be Tina?
Well, yes, I am. Hello, what can I do for you,
Uh,
you fine young elven chaps?
Mr. Yeti has graciously provided us with some provisions and a room. I
Mr.
believe.
Yeti.
Yes, the big gentleman with the twirly mustache.
Oh, Sheriff Lafif.
Does he
He's
have
the
a
only one
brother?
that has a mustache in the town.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's our nickname for him.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Oh, I said it to
He
his
would
face
take-
not too long
I
ago.
think his
actually.
mustache quite enjoyed, Mr.
Oh,
Yeti.
I'm sure the DM didn't quite hear that. He might have said something about that. What can I do for you two?
Well, like I said, we'd like to just get set up with our rooms.
And the sheriff said that was okay?
That's what the sheriff said, yes.
Okay, well, here you go. I imagine you two are together. You certainly look like you're together, yes.
They're just two
just-
rooms.
Two?
I barely.
We
barely
don't
know this
judge here. She hands you the key.
The key has like a keychain that says honeymoon suite.
Here's the complimentary summer sausage with olive oil.
one. I take both.
I like how this just turned into like,
This is what it was going to devolve into when there's only 2 players.
yeah.
And we're both elves. Yeah, I'll take the room key.
You gonna take the sausage?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the sausage and the wine, I guess. Oh, they were massage oils, right?
Biodegradable. So she tells you it's in room 201.
Okay.
About 30 minutes later, you hear a knock at the door.
Of 201?
Of 201, yes.
Question: how many beds does room 201 have?
Are we sharing a cot? What is this?
Is it 2
Oh.
or?
We gotta roll a D4?
1, 2, 3, there's 1 bed. 4, 5, 6, there's 2. You lucky newlyweds. There's 1 bed.
All right, we're sleeping
Toes,
toes to face.
toes and nose?
That actually, we don't even sleep. We fucking
It's
trance.
only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What are you guys doing?
we go to
It doesn't
bed.
really matter.
We
You guys are going to need some
Well,
Gatorade by the time the session's over.
we immediately trance.
We have a meeting point for the sheriff. That's what we're doing in the room. We're not sleeping there yet.
All right. So you hear a knock at the door
201.
of 201.
Come in.
The door opens and you see the sheriff standing there, and behind him is that elderly man that was up on the stage by the podium.
Gotcha.
Well, these were the 2 gentlemen I was telling you about, Mayor.
Oh, yes, I would like to come in. Introduce myself. My name is Mayor Carrion. I was told by the sheriff that you might be able to help us with our problem.
We may be in assistance.
We would be most grateful. I don't know how much the sheriff has informed you, but
Very little.
a lot of our more capable townsfolks have basically been murdered by something that has recently become a problem and started roaming the local hills. It's managed to pick off enough of our people, and what we found left of those that have been murdered, they've been really badly destroyed, chewed up. We believe it has been.
I'll take it from here, Mayor. I just wanted you to see the 2 young men.
Yes, my voice was getting tired.
Just wash it down there, Voodoo.
Yes, well, thank you, Mayor. Please let me handle it from here. He closes the door gently and says, well, I've been authorized. No, I'm good. Authorized to extend you what is left of our coffers. That's 50 gold pieces.
It's really
You
generous.
sure you can't squeeze it? No, just kidding.
I could give you Tina.
Tina could work.
Just kidding. Tina's mine.
Okay.
Basically, what we've been able to deduce is that it is only one monster, and whatever it is, it's been systematically picking off people. Those of the townfolk that have managed to leave the town are truly the lucky ones.
It's Tina, dude.
Tina's
Out of
a
character.
monster.
All right. I'm back.
Where are these people taken from? Their homes?
Most people don't leave their homes any longer. It would appear that anybody that's outside doing any chores or duties or just any type of work whatsoever, tilling their land, immediately taken, picked off. We find the bodies usually several miles away, chewed up, their innards, their organs removed, their throat shredded up, their eyes removed from their ocular cavities.
Do you have any traces of the animal, or some tracks, fur, broken tooth, anything?
Claws?
Very good, Koosh.
Doubloon.
Actually, doubloons will be used in this game.
Yeah,
And
so
I
start
it's too
spitting them
early-
out.
I think it's too early for us to have doubloons before the game starts.
We'll pocket
I don't
them.
want to give you a doubloon this early,
Oh, did you hear that?
but
It's on the record.
It's on the record.
it's actually written in the story. We did manage to notice that it seems to come from only one creature. There is a broken tooth.
Huh. Okay.
We can tell by the bite radius that it has been the same animal.
Well, I've spent some time as a ranger, so perhaps if I could see the tooth, I can try and figure out what kind of beast this is.
He reaches into his folds of his vest, pulls out a cloth, slowly unfolds it in quarters, and you see this tooth that's about 2 inches long and about a 1/4 inch thick at its base, coming to a fine point, and you could tell that at the base is where it's jagged and broken. We found this after the 5th victim, and every victim after that has had a jagged mark on their body, indicating that it is the same creature.
Can I make a nature check to see if I know what this is?
Sure.
I was trying to think of what other one. Can I aid him with that as well?
I think you should do one instead of me because I'm actually not good at this.
All right.
Oh, I rolled well though. Dude, you rolled better
20.
than me.
20.
I got 19.
19. You look at this tooth, and you can tell that this is some kind of a canine tooth. Oust, you look at the tooth, and you could tell that not only is it a canine tooth, but it is a lower incisor tooth.
That's a baby tooth too, right? It's only going to get bigger. Haha, joke.
I don't get it. Did you get that?
No.
Okay.
I was
A
laughing
baby
at you.
tooth. It's a baby tooth, so the teeth are going to get bigger.
Oh my gosh. You fail.
You took away my doubloon, you asshole.
T9.
Dude,
He tells you, the best I can do is I can set you up with a guide. He's the local guide. He was the one that helped found the town approximately 25 years ago. His name is Granton Spain. He's a bit of a recluse. He lives up on the eastern part of town, just outside. Can't miss his shack. He's
how do you intend for him to help us out?
he knows the area. He was a ranger years ago.
Oh, we'll have a lot to discuss.
And we've tried not to get him involved. He's not what he used to be.
Ooh,
What do you mean?
this sounds like dementia.
I was going to say out of his
He
mind.
is very elderly, but aside from that, he's witnessed much death in his time. He's might be very reluctant to join you.
As long as he could lead us to the way.
He would most certainly know the proximity of where this beast might be staying.
What's the town's fortification plan?
There is no fortification plan. I am its only constable. They look to me to protect them, and I've been unable to do that.
It's okay. They're there. And I tap onto the sheriff's shoulder to...
You're like not even into it. You're like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
17 dead in the last 5 weeks.
Oh man.
My wife included.
Oh.
Children.
Well, Mr. Yeti.
Don't bring up my children.
Any children?
Mr. Yeti, when this is all over, we can sit around the campfire with marshmallows. and talk about-
Lafife. Sheriff Lafife, and you will
Oh, sorry.
address me with respect.
I thought we were ready for nicknames.
Please.
I'll back it up, Mr. Lafife.
Back it up. Back it up, dog.
11.
It's still Lafife.
We'll be ready. After this is over, we'll be ready for Mr. Yeti and.
Mr. Lafife.
Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to take our leave and speak to Mr. Spain.
Yeah.
Thank you. And he hands you a
Gold
like a leather pouch full of coins. You could tell he just drops it right into one of your hands, and he turns and, please go see Granton Spain. And he walks out of the room. You see the mayor still standing in the hallway waiting for him. What did they say? They said they would take the job. And you hear them walk down the hallway, down the stairs, and
Say bye to
Okay.
Tina on the way out.
Tina.
All right, let's make our way to Mr. Spain then.
Mr. Great?
Granting
Grant Spain.
Granton Spain.
Granton Spain.
Granton Spain.
I thought that's what I said.
You said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was trying to catch up slowly. Granton Spain.
Oh my gosh.
Tina!
Tina! So what are you guys going to do?
We're going to head out after saying goodbye to Tina. We're going to walk out and...
She says,
Oh, boys,
Yes.
Yes.
You asked for something, did you not?
We did?
Did we?
The Wi-Fi password?
Don't you want your parking validated?
Yes.
She reaches underneath the bar and pulls up this knapsack and lays it on the bar. Here are your provisions.
Is this a picnic basket?
Hey, boo-boo. Didn't you want provisions on your way to Ravengo?
No. I'm wondering if it looks like a picnic basket, like they think we're a couple still.
Yeah. It's just one basket, huh? Just one basket.
Just one basket.
It's got a blanket on it and everything.
Little cups and whatnot.
Don't forget the Yelp review, boys.
Okay,
Yes, we will
perfect.
definily give Huff and Foot
Yeah, dude.
a good star review.
I carved 5 stars into the counter. Yeah, I'll take the provisions with me as we go.
As he takes the provisions, we start heading towards Great Spain's.
Great Spain's Granton,
Grand
Spain.
Spain's.
Granton, Spain.
Let me fix that E here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, good.
I'm glad you take notes, though.
Yeah.
So you make your way towards the eastern side of the town. And as you continue moving along, you start moving past the shops and the stores and the houses, and you see a lone shack. It's basically not even a 4-walled shack. It's like 3 lean-tos against each other. Nothing fancy about this. It looks so misshaped and
Is there a door on it?
not really, no. They're just like one of the leaning sides appears. You could tell by the ground that it swishes back and forth.
I have a question. Did they leave the tooth with us, or no?
Yeah, you guys still have the tooth.
Okay.
I have the tooth, I think.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one. Hey, man, you said you have it. You have it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
We got it.
We got it.
I'm gonna knock on his door.
He doesn't have a door. Were you not listening?
I was not listening. I was too busy thinking about if we had this tooth.
Well, he's got like a board, like a wall board.
Oh,
That's basically his door.
Okay, so you were right. He doesn't have a door. He covers the entrance.
He's got a cardboard box that just kind of slides.
He can't afford the box.
Damn.
I would.
Recession.
If I was a stronger character, I would kick it away. But I'm gonna knock.
He's just Neil Armstrong in a refrigerator box trying to enter the Earth's atmosphere.
I'm gonna knock on his door. His cardboard.
Who is it?
Well, you probably don't know me. I'm Talos.
Then go away.
We were sent by Mr. Lafif
And the mayor.
and the mayor. Very
That
good point.
Fucking mayor. He's a tosser, but the Lafif. What does he want with me?
He's hoping you could point us in the right direction.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That direction's that way. You just see this hand poke out between the 2 boards. That way is the right direction.
I get my scimitar out. Just kidding.
I just for you to hand me
The D20?
the tooth.
Oh, the tooth? Oh.
I take the tooth and I try to put it into his hand.
You see him, when it touches his finger, you see the rest of his fingers explode outwards and kind of touch it like a, and then they grab it and pull it back in. What the hell is this?
My hand's in there. I haven't let go.
Oh, you held on to it?
I like.
So he's, what the hell is this? There was an elephant hand. You see the door slowly swish open slightly, and you see this elderly man lean out. He's got liver spots on his forehead, thinning hair, jutting jaw. Where did you get this? Where is this from?
Lafif gave it to us, and it's from the beast.
The beast.
You said they recovered it from one of the bodies.
Yeah. There's been a lot of killing in town lately. I've tried to stay out of it myself, but... And he's just fascinated by this tooth. What do you want with me?
We're just hoping you point us in the right direction, and we kill whatever that thing came from.
We were told you were a great tracker. We were wondering if we could have some of your help in locating this beast.
It's possible. I don't know if I'm in it anymore. You don't understand. And you see him like lift up his dirty brown shirt, and you could see on his side there's this bite radius on his side. You see this? I've seen one of these before. And
What is it?
You could tell like the whole side.
Kind of like a shark victim, right?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Oh.
This is a canine like you're not prepared for. This fucker will tear the shit out of you.
Well, sir, we're just here to see if you could aid us on finding him. You don't have to help on taking him down.
You know, I don't know if Lafife told you, but I've watched a lot of my boys die. What the hell? It's time. It's time to go. Let's do this.
That's the spirit.
Yes, I love suicide missions.
Give me a moment. And he goes into his little three-walled shack and he swings it wide, and he's got this club in his hand with all these gnarled nails on it, on the end of it. This total...
These are definitely...
Yeah, like
you lived
a-
in the rough part of
like
neighborhood,
like the old Warriors movie, you know. Come out and play. Let's go. We'll find this. I don't suppose the sheriff told you where the last victim was located.
He did not mention it.
No, he seemed like you'd be able to help us out in finding that at least.
Hey, we're going to have to know that first. Let's go ask him.
All right.
Lead on.
We don't know this guy. Can you lead us?
Hey, for fuck. Sure, why not?
Have
So
you met Tina?
Yeah.
She
We-
works. She's a lovely lady that works at the Hoof and Foot.
We know Tina very well, and as soon as we need to go talk to her, we will lead you.
Seems like a plan. So he hoists this club up on his shoulders and he starts walking through town. And you see there's a few people on the street at this time. And they see you. They see Granton. And everybody's jaw just kind of drops. Not just at the sight of you two, but at the sight of Granton as well. He makes his way about 4 buildings down, and you see that there's the sheriff's building. And he just kind of, hey, lead the way. Let's find out where this last victim was at, because there's no way we're going to get anywhere without knowing that. There's 360 degrees in every direction.
All right.
That is true.
I guess we walk in. I walk into the sheriff's office, and I shout, "Lafife!"
As you enter this structure, there's wooden floor. There's a desk in the far back corner. You see that this elderly man with the mustache, he's sitting behind it. You know it's Lafife, and he's doing something, writing something, filling something out. He looks up, and you see a worried look on his face.
Don't tell me you changed your mind.
No, we really
came-
just have to find where the last corpse was.
Oh, of course. It was all by the old creek.
The old creek.
The old creek, just off to the west. It's one of the capillaries that bleeds out of the lake.
Care to accompany us with your graces?
We could
and-
use more bodies. I mean, friends.
At that inquiry, you see all the blood leave his face. You can see abject fear on him.
I can't. I must stay behind at the town. I'm sorry. I'm much too busy.
It's an interesting decision to make.
I would, but I'm far too busy.
What kind of... have you seen the beast?
No.
No.
Nobody has seen the beast and lived to tell about it.
Okay.
You hear the door creak open a little wider. Hey, look at this. Well, if it isn't the sheriff. Sheriff Lafife. Yeah. Such a macho man, aren't you? Don't worry, me and your new recruits we'll try to fill his belly up just fine for you.
I'm going to sit here and relax while he talks to himself for 10 minutes.
Lafife just goes back to filling out paperwork.
Come on, Lafife, you're gonna take that from
Come
him?
on, Lafife. You going to take that shit?
I won't
Lafife?
take that.
Yes, you will, there, Lafife, all day long.
No, I won't. I promise you. I'm sorry.
Says the mayor from
I like how we can antagonize the NPCs to antagonize Brian. That's one of my favorite parts about D&D.
The body count's not going to get any lower. Let's go.
All right, set up.
Suit up.
Suit up. Put the cowl on.
When we're far enough away, I want to ask. Spain something. Mr. Spain, when did that attack happen to you? If you don't mind me asking.
It must have been like 30 years old at the time.
Oh, it's been quite some.
It's been
Don't mean to offend. It's been quite some time.
It's all right.
Would you say 20, 30 years?
You don't look a hair over 60.
It's been many, many generations ago.
Okay.
This thing tore ass through my entire group. There wasn't much left of them. I barely got out with my life.
Now, is there a particular type of environment that they attack in, or moon cycle, or anything like that?
It's all hearsay. According to what I've seen, it didn't matter the time of day. It didn't matter what cycle of the moon it was. If you were alone and you were vulnerable, or you just were not aware of your surroundings, this thing would go through you like a hot knife through butter.
Okay.
See, that's why we needed Lafif with us.
I'm actually concerned about Lafif, but that's
I wouldn't be worried about him. He's not what you're looking for.
all right.
He doesn't have the spine.
Or the teeth.
Sometimes things give people a spine.
He begins to lead you through the countryside, and you make your way towards the little stream that was originally described by the sheriff of where the latest body was found. And he looks around, he sees the mud, he sees a lot of the footprints, obviously of other people that have investigated the scene, and then he starts moving in a spiral circle out from where the body was found, wider and wider, and then he stops more towards the northeast, and he looks at some of the bushes. It's this way, and he starts leading you through the dense forest, the bushes and whatnot. And he looks at a small break here. You see him put his hand down in the soft dirt there. At times you wonder just how it is that he can track anything at all. But he seems to be making his way, and and meanwhile the sun is starting to go down further and further as this tracking takes time. It's not just here it is. No, it's it's a process. And what are you doing as he's investigating the ground and the environment, as he's looking around?
I am pretending to help him.
Okay.
To just continue to act like a ranger.
So you're okay.
Ranger.
He looks at you and he says, "What do you think you're doing? You're no ranger. I've seen people do more wiping their ass than you're doing out here. Come away with this shit stains on the paper."
Well, being I'm new to this, so I was just hoping to learn from the master.
New to this? You mean the sheriff put me out here with a bunch of newbies?
Well, I'm new to
bunch of
being
noobs? Bunch of cherries?
Well, these cherries that you call are the only force that are willing to take down the beast.
For corn, right?
Yeah.
That does not concern you.
That's
No. Sorry.
I don't think that's an issue.
I was under my impression that you guys were ethical. And that laugh is totally in character.
Yeah, Talos laughs very loud.
Well, let me show you what I'm doing. You see this branch right here?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it's broken at a 30-degree angle? But
Yes,
then it's
yeah.
been broken back up again. It got caught on something. And when it thrashed its way past it, it broke it in two directions. This isn't the passing of a simple little rabbit or something. this is something very aggressive, something very feral. This is the way we're going. Let's go do this.
Lead the way.
Yes.
Are nervous? Lead the way. We're right behind you.
Yeah.
So you guys continue to move on. Eventually, it gets to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun is already starting to make its way. Shadows are getting longer. And eventually, the forest starts to break apart, and you see all kinds of talisman around the area. You see, like, skulls and bones tied underneath it on posts all around. You see feathers on them. You see small bones everywhere on the ground, here and there, here and there. I think we should be a little more wary right about now, and hope you guys earn your coin, hey?
This is not the work of a beast unless you know some very clever beasts.
You hear this low growl emanating from across the clearing. Make a perception check.
Oh no. Oh man. Distracted by.
All you see are these two diamond-like orbs catching the last rays of the sun on them.
This is the thing, man.
You hear the brush break as the bushes splinter and shatter, and you see this beast come out. And let's roll some initiative.
Right.
All
Oh.
right, here we go. Starting off strong.
You're going to put us right here, and you see this beast come out.
I was behind Mr. Spain over here.
From behind.
Cowards!
No, he was leading the way. He was tracking.
All right.
It only makes logical sense.
All right. What's your name, Talos?
Yep.
Talos?
Ost?
Oust.
Ost.
Is it oust or oust?
Oust.
Depends on how you pronounce it. Different parts of Galarian pronounces it differently. We are in Galarian, right?
What's that? Yes,
are-
we are actually in Galarian.
Woo!
Yeah.
The bloom!
The
The bloomy.
I should have said that a long time ago. Welcome to the world of Galarian.
I'm gonna call you oust because I like it better.
Oust.
Talos, what do you got?
I got a 4.
Ost.
18.
Ooh.
Dude, this was
Not
gonna be so
natural 20,
confused.
but yeah, I think that would win.
So you see this large beast come out. It looks stupid as sin. Ost, what are you going to do?
Ost would like to thunder wave 15 feet around the creature.
It's centered on you.
So what's that?
It's centered on you.
By the way, Spain is in the middle of that.
Range is self, so it's centered. You'd have to walk
Oh.
right up into him. Do not do that.
Oh, you should totally do that.
Not yet.
It would appreciate that. With
Thunder wave is what you use when you're surrounded and you need to get the fuck out.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to entangle the creature. And I
With
believe
love?
you get a save on that as well.
Perfect.
Okay. What's my save? Strength save?
Yeah. Strength save.
Strength save.
Strength save. 7.
Alright.
It fails.
So I just concentrate on keeping you.
So it's restrained. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So weeds and veins are gonna sprout out from the ground and gonna
Weeds
capture
and veins?
vines. Sorry.
he was
Large purple veins start sprouting out from the ground.
and pulsating.
weeds. He's restrained by like fucking dandelions.
Yeah, daffodils and whatnot.
So
Vines start sprouting from the earth and wrapping around his legs.
Awesome.
Capturing
Fuck
Awesome.
yeah, dude. That's some
okay,
good shit.
so all attack rolls against this creature have advantage.
Hell yeah.
The creature's attacks have disadvantage. His speed is 0 and cannot benefit from any bonus.
And since he failed,
And the creature has disadvantage on any dex saves.
Dude,
Now, what do I do to get out of that? I have to make a save at the end of my turn,
you make a
right?
strength check against his
Against-
spell save DC.
Okay, what's your spell DC?
It's 12.
Okay, so it is this beast's turn. And obviously, since it can't move anywhere or do anything, it's just going to try to attempt to save
Okay.
with a 1.
Hell
Oh,
yes!
yeah.
So it remains
Entangled.
restrained at this point. Spain looks at this creature, moves up to it, seeing how it's entangled, raises its club, and swings down, and it gets advantage on its attack.
Double tens.
Double tens.
Is that enough?
No, it is not
Does that
enough.
mean a reroll?
It misses.
Oh.
Talos.
Okay, so Talos is going to reach for his sword and realize he's already outed, and then take his hand and point 3 fingers at the creature and cast
Right
Ray
on.
Ray of
The
Sickness.
shocker.
Shit, I don't know if this is gonna hit, man. Does 14 hit?
It does.
Okay, so Ray of Sickness hits, and he takes 2d8 poison damage.
2d8.
Oh,
Jeez.
man.
And then
brutal.
it must make a con save.
All right. Give me my damage first.
12 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What's the con save?
Con save is DC 13.
No problem.
Oh,
So,
he's still entangled, though.
what kind of damage was it took?
Poison.
Poison. So it whiffs in this cloud of poison, chokes a little, and throws up on Spain. Ost. Now you have to
I
maintain
still have to
concentration, right?
maintain. It doesn't say I have to maintain the concentration. It's,
It's concentration. So if you cast something else with concentration, you have to drop it.
I'm not going to
So just don't cast something with concentration.
What are you doing? What are we doing?
I am going to produce flame and attack, but I'm just thinking if it's a...
You should chuck some
D8.
fire in this forest. Don't miss.
No, I'm not going to try to miss. I'm just trying to see...
I'm
what
not
I
gonna
roll
try
for
to
it.
miss.
I mean, that's automatic if he's already losing it. So do I do 2 or just 1 since he's at disadvantage?
No,
But
you
you
only get
attack
the
with
advantage to
advantage.
roll.
Oh, you're... okay.
Yeah, so you roll 2d20s.
2d20s.
Just
I know
two
that
of
one
them.
doesn't count. I know. That was already in my hand. So that's a 19 on the die to
Okay,
hit.
That'll hit.
And then that's... So it'd be 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. You hear it as it takes this damage.
Damn you, creature.
It's going to try to break free of the restraint again. And you see these vines burst from it.
Fuck, man. I wanted Ray of Sickness to poison him, and then he'd be stuck in these vines.
Now, it can
Yeah.
move too, right? No, that's at the end of its turn. So it,
No, it's its
that-
action, so
that
it
was
can
his-
move.
Oh, it can move still?
I thought
He
it was
just can't
action to
attack.
break.
It'll move 20 feet away from Spain, who gets his attack of opportunity. That'll hit
Go Spain,
Take
go.
it.
for 6 points of damage.
See? You're still young. You can still do it.
And it's actually Spain's turn. So he will back up a little and hold his position. Talos.
Thinking that this beast has moved away, Talos is worried that it may try to flee, so he's going to use. Let me use this dice. He's going to use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So this time he's going to point one finger and shoot out a frosty beam, and that is 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
I do 2 points of cold damage, and the beast's movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Dang. Right on. Ost.
Awesome.
You see this thing take this cold damage. You see its limbs start to freeze up after that attack.
Does he get a disadvantage?
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
One thing is, just so you know, it's only until my next turn. So after that, he's back to his full
Okay.
movement.
That's cool.
All right. Seeing him slow down and taking that frost damage, I am actually going to try to entangle him again. And miss horribly.
Okay, you see these vines burst up from the ground, and you see him like a lizard on a hot day, just his
Doing his
legs are just-
push-ups?
yeah,
Fucking
just,
disco dancing.
just doing all the shit to get out of the way. It's got 3 targets. 1, 2 for for Spain.
Can he reach all of us, actually? He has 10 feet less movement. So he
He's
might
got
have less
40
targets
feet.
than
He's got 40 feet of movement,
Oh, really? Shit.
so it'll actually make it. So
Fucking
he's
hell.
got
fuck.
1, 2 for Spain, 3, 4 for Talos, 5-6 for Aus. So he moves back up to Spain. You see it.
NPCs.
Now,
One more body.
he has this particular thing where on a D6, if he rolls a 1, he'll use his bite.
Okay.
So he raises up his claw to attack Spain and misses.
Lucked out
Second
Spain.
claw misses as well. Spain's turn. You see him rear up this club with these spikes, getting this Babe Ruth stance, and swing it down on this idiot, and will miss. Talos.
Talos is going to again use Ray of Frost. Let's see what happens. He crits.
Oh,
Crits.
yeah.
Back that up.
Oh, let's
Back
go.
it up.
Let's go.
Freeze him into a giant ice ball.
The backup is 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right.
So max damage and roll for the second.
I rolled already, and I rolled a 6.
Okay, so it's 6 and 6. Is that a
6
cantrip?
plus, no, oh shoot, I rolled the wrong dice actually. It's a D8. So
Okay.
8 plus 6. So 14 points of cold damage.
Okay. You see this thing take this blast of cold. You see its knees begin to wobble, and it falls to its side. Describe its last moments for me.
Oh yeah, dude. Half of his the body that I hit is just frozen solid at this point. It's just probably fragile ice.
Shattered.
So you see as it falls to the ground, that part that's frozen breaks off. As it lays on its side, expired, Spain walks up to it. Yeah, thought you were going to get the best of us, eh? Wait,
Uh-oh.
what the fuck is this? You see him put his club in its mouth, and he looks. This isn't the beast. And you look and you see that this creature has every one of its teeth in its mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell.
And we'll see you next session.
Oh, man. We're going to take the head for a trophy. Bring it downtown.
still
They
fine.
won't know the difference.
I used one spell slot. That's gonna be some of my spells.
I was about to
Do they have any fat elves?
Dude,
Why not? We could.
I feel like if you had any body fat, you'd be slaughtered. You'd be a branding issue for elves in general, and they just kill you.
So just
They'd
be like,
gut you.
nah, this is not one of ours.
All elves are born with a gym pass.
I always thought it'd be kind of cool, like to have a half orc, that the other half was like a halfling. You know?
So they're
Dude, I
like
had
big
a player
top.
that's half drow. He's half orc, half drow. Everyone hates him.
We know some football players like that, all upper bill and no legs.
Yeah, no leg day.
I'm sorry.
That's all
Continue.
right.